All right. Hello, everyone. So, surprise, we finally made it. I am so hysterical about it. I am speechless. I really don't know what to say. Honestly, you guys, thank you so much for giving me a chance and watching me grow so far. I feel like I've made so much progress from where I started, being completely brand spanking new about all this. It's just crazy. It's crazy to think about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for 500. It's been a dream. Oh, and honestly, I feel like it's gone by so fast. I can't fathom it, really. But I am really excited to finally answer y'all's questions. We do have quite a few, but I will be rambling some, so just so y'all know, for those who don't necessarily like rambling too much, this is your little disclaimer, so just caution, Reverie likes to ramble, so buckle your seatbelts. So, first question is, what is /are your favorite video games? So, I have a few, not a plethora, don't get me wrong. I don't have this library that I sit around, but I'm quite picky if I'm to think about it. I really don't have all that much. Not compared to my neighbor, But I would say my favorite so far would be either the Dishonored series or the Red Dead Redemption series. I've got both 1 and 2. And I'm wanting to get the Death of the Outsider for the Dishonored ones, but I got 1 and 2 of those as well. And yeah, those are my favorites currently. Those are currently at the top. Are you a console or a PC girl? So, I have been Xbox throughout my entire ride of being some sort of a gamer, I guess you could say. I feel like that's really overused, so I tend to stay away from that term, but yeah, y'all know I play games. So Xbox has been a very close favorite of mine. I started out with the Xbox 360 back when I was, I want to say 11, and I've been attached to it ever since. I actually, in the recent past year or two, kind of around when I moved into my first apartment, I just, y'all, literally woke up one morning and thought, you know what? I'm gonna turn a new leaf. I like PC games now. I had a Steam account, I still do, but I've had it beforehand and just never did anything with it. I don't even remember why I got it, to be honest, but I thought, you know what? I've got my laptop, and y'all, this laptop, it's nothing special, really. I mean, it works, it's fine, but it's not a gaming laptop. It's something I got from Office Depot to do school on. I'm afraid if I do anything on it, it's gonna burst into flames. It can't hold indie games, let alone anything else. So I did, however, get a good few games from Steam that are currently just sitting there right now. Let's see what I even have. I started out with just free games just to kind of dip my toes into the world of PC gaming. But just the cheapest, crappiest ones I could find, and I liked it. So I do have a few, but like I said, this laptop can't hold nothing right now. I'm trying to wait until next year to get my tax return so I can get an actual desktop and pick up from there. But yeah, always will be Xbox as a console, but I don't think I turn to either, I don't think I lean to either side of PC or console. I think it's a good mixture of both. Once I get a good working PC, that is. Favorite series to make. So, this one, I didn't really have to think about. The very first series that came to mind was Your Tomboy BFF. That is surprisingly not my favorite. I don't have a favorite per se, but if I were to change that question to most fulfilling, that's what it would be. I think that would fit it better. Mainly for the reason because that I'm sorry, I'm really turning everything down right now. But that series is, to me as a person, it means more than just petty little life things and just something to do when I'm bored, I mean, it was my first legit start to this channel, and I feel like it hits more to home than a lot of my other audios do. I would say that series is as raw as it gets for me. That is how I actually act with my very close IRL friends. Your Tomboy BFF is the real me. That is how I act. That is my demeanor. That's everything. That is me. And pretty much how that came to be in the first place. A lot of what I talk about is fairly heavy subjects. And for me, it's things that I wish I could have had the opportunity to say IRL for my friends. Some of them have either left my life a long time ago, or just things like that. These scenarios that I put into that series, it's things that I wish I could have been there, and I wish I could have said these things to them, especially my guy friends. I tend to lean more towards them. And that's just like, it's not that I prefer, you know, which gender of my friends, like guys or girls or whatever. It's more of like, that's just how the cards fell, you know? I don't want people to kind of get jealous at the fact that I'm really leaning more towards the male side of things when it comes to that series. I just felt as though it's just something that I never got the opportunity to let out to them, you know? Most of the time in my real life with the people that I have in mind when I say this stuff to, and don't get me wrong, like I am so happy that it can positively affect some of you guys. Like really, it truly does. It makes me so happy, and it fills me with such fulfillment that y'all could benefit from this stuff. I feel like a lot of it isn't said, you know? And like, I'm speaking from experience, I never, like I said, got the opportunity to say any of it. And like, it really just affected me very strongly in a way that I would be told after the fact more often than not. And I would just sit there and think, well, I could have done something, you know? What could I have done really? But I could have said something, you know? I could have let them know that I was there and that I'm available, you know? Just so they wouldn't feel what they felt so strongly. Just anything I really could have said to help, you know? That's all I want to do with this. It's just to help, even if it's a little bit, you know? And I know, like I said, a lot of it's really just petty little stuff, and it's, you know, whatever, but to some it's not. Like, I truly feel that way. Like, it's hard to talk about because it's so deep. You know, it really affects me like that, you know? So, I feel like none of it is really talked about in a way that's real, in a way that's genuine. Y'all know does that make sense? Am I making sense? But anyway, that series just, it really hits home for me. What is your ideal time to record? Nighttime. Evening. What have you. Y'all, I have a full-time job. I have a house to take care of. I want time to rest because I'm literally up and going from around 5:45 in the morning to 5:45 at night. And that is literally like, I will go to work until I clock in at 7, get off at 3, come home, do the chores that I need to do, fix dinner or whatever, freaking rest, and then record. Or I might switch it up a little bit, like record before just stuff like that. It is in the evenings when everything has calmed down and I'm regaining my strength. Oh, but I like it that way. I genuinely do. What are your favorite types of audios to make? Okay, so I this is probably not gonna come to any surprise, but I tend to favor the light, softer audios. Just very, very calm, and it really just makes everything softer and kind of just puts you in a place that's quiet and kind of taking a break from all the turmoil in the world, honestly. And it's easiest on my voice, as a matter of fact. Not to say that any of my audios are painful for me, but I like this one the best. So, what is your favorite type of music? Okay. So, I don't have a favorite type of music, actually. I don't. My music range goes from Dead by April all the way up to Phantom of the Opera. It's just everything in between. I like all sorts of types of music. Like, I actually will change the question just a tiny bit. I'll put this in there. The type of music that I don't like. First one is jazz. I'm sorry. I don't like jazz. I don't. I'm not going to get too far into why I don't like these types of music, because I don't feel like starting a fire right now. But jazz is the first. Next would be screamo. I do not like it. I can't understand, literally, if I can't even hear the lyrics, at that point it's just noise. Like, I'm sorry, I don't vibe with noise. I don't. But no, those two are, those are my least favorite types of music. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not for me, guys. It's just not for me. Now here's a good one. Which, and I paraphrased this, just so y'all know, basically in a nutshell, which characters of the fantasy type, like Lamia, Orc, Neko, Mermaid, etc., are you most likely to use in a future audio, and which you're not considering at all? So, I don't want to say too much, because I'm gonna spoil something. I know I will. But I'm gonna try to tiptoe around it a little bit, just to give y'all a little preview of what I got in store. I see in the future. I see an orc in our future. I do. I never thought in a million years I'd say that, but I see an orc, and I see a Drider in our future. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited about it. Honestly, I never in a million years thought I would ever be, and I don't even know how I'm going to do that. But that's the way things are playing out in this particular audio that I've been working on. It is turning into more of a series, which you guys will find out later. But what I'm, and I really had to think about this one, but ones that I'm not considering using would really have to be the Lamia. No, I know. We all love the snake peoples. I know I do. But I don't think it's for me. I really don't think it's for me. It's hard to explain, but and the same can go with any of these other ones now that I think about it, but that one in particular just really doesn't sit too well with me. I feel like you'd have to be, I feel like you'd have to really make that work in a way that isn't, I don't know. I feel like you'd really have to envision yourself as and the same goes with all the other characters. I mean, I put myself in that scenario and really just embody the character itself. I don't think I can do it with that one. I really don't. Oh, and I almost forgot. I've had an audio done for a while. Well, not the audio, but the script that I've been working on. It is one of my first scripts that I just jotted down on impulse so I wouldn't forget. Another preview, consider all of this freebies, you know, y'all ain't gonna get this later. We've got a mermaid on our hands. Oh my goodness, I'm really gonna have to put myself out there, like really step out into a zone that I've never been in before. So I'm really excited about it. It's kind of nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie, but she's there. Now, the next one, and I saved the best for last. This is kind of, I mean, I guess this could be very debatable to some, but for me, and in my expertise, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't care. Burn me at the stake. Come and bite me. I don't care. It's a Christmas movie. And for those of you that want to just, you know, scowl your little nose at me, it's just for that. Just for that. I will be watching it on Christmas Day and I will be thinking of you guys. Oh, but all jokes aside, that is the end of our very first Q&A. I had a lot of fun, honestly. I'm gonna keep this as real as possible. I might edit this just a little bit because, I mean, I do live next to a very annoyingly busy highway, and it aggravates the ever-loving mess out of me. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a ginormous semi-truck that they love to go by, really. The way my studio was set up, like, I'm literally facing that stupid highway because it's the only room in the house that's, you know, capable of carrying all this. I've got from what I can start with right now, it's a good start to a recording studio, kind of like a station or whatever. I've got like the foam pads and everything. I'm trying to make it better. I really am, but it's just, oh God, it ruins a lot of what I really try to do. So I might kind of muffle that out in the background because it's annoying. It's loud, it's obnoxious, it's annoying. But no, I just really want to thank you guys so very much for sticking with me this far. I know this isn't much to a lot of other people, but it really means the world to me. And I really enjoy just having fun with something that I enjoy, and being able to share it with those that would really appreciate it and that really like it. Honestly, seeing the number on my screen right now, it kind of makes me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to impress you guys, you know? But I can't wait to see what I can do next, you know? I can't wait to see where I'm gonna be next and what's gonna happen later. I want it all to happen now, and I have been having to tell myself, you need to slow down. Oh, and if y'all want to hear how I got to this place and where I'm at right now, I did upload a video a couple days ago. Spend a little time with me. Real talk rambling. Go watch that one, and it explains the origin of how I came to this place and how Reverie was born, you know? So, thank y'all so much for stopping by and listen to me ramble on about a whole bunch of nonsense. Oh, thank y'all for your time, and I'll see you later. Bye.